Hi guys, hope you are having an amazing day. My name is Dorothea from Croby Patterns and today I will show you how to make a double crochet stitch, how to join two stitches together with double crochet two together stitch, and how to start a row of double crochet stitches. Double crochet stitch is twice as long as half double crochet stitch, so the fabric grows quickly. The stitches are not so close together as when you are creating a half double crochet or single crochet fabric. The texture is very beautiful. I personally use double crochet stitch all the time. You can find it in many of my patterns, especially when I'm making rompers, cardigans or sweaters. Now let's learn how to create a double crochet stitch. What we will do first is we will yarn over. Then we will insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull the loop through. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull the yarn through 2 loops on your hook. If you would do it all the way, so through all 3 loops, you would end up with a half double crochet stitch. You have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull the yarn through the remaining 2 loops on your hook. And that's it, your first double crochet stitch. Now let's repeat our double crochet stitch one more time. Yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull the loop through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over again and pull the yarn through 2 loops only. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull the yarn through the remaining 2 loops on your hook. Now we will join 2 stitches together with a double crochet 2 together stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook into the loop, yarn over and pull the loop through. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again and pull the yarn through 2 loops on your hook. This is our first part. Now yarn over again, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull the loop through, yarn over again and pull the yarn through 2 loops only. As you can see here, you have 2 stitches on your hook. What we will do now is we will yarn over and pull the loop through all remaining loops on your hook. And here you have it, double crochet 2 together stitch. As you can see here, we really joined 2 stitches in one stitch. The third thing that we will learn today is how to turn the row and how to start a new one. There are actually 2 ways how to do that. So you can count your turning chain as a stitch or not. I usually do not my turning chain as my first stitch of the row because I prefer to have cleaner and more even edges. We will start a row where we will count our turning chain as our first stitch. When you're working double crochet stitches, your turning chain has to be 3 chains. Then turn the row. What we will do next is we will skip the last stitch from our previous row. If you are not sure which stitch is your last stitch from the previous row, place a marker into it before you start a turning chain. You can also place the marker into the third turning chain because it represents the top of your first stitch where you usually place your marker. Insert the hook into the next stitch and create a double crochet stitch. We have 3 double crochet stitches. The first one is made of turning chain and the next 2 are just normal double crochet stitches. As I said before, I prefer and use the technique when turning chain does not count as a stitch in my patterns, but so many other pattern designers use the other method when turning chains actually count as a real stitch, so it's important that you are familiar with both techniques. What we will do now is we will chain 2 instead of 3. Now turn your work, yarn over and insert the hook into the last stitch of our previous row. Again, if you are not sure where is the last stitch of our previous row, insert the marker before you start with your turning chain and things will be much clearer, especially if you work with darker colors. Create your first double crochet stitch into the last stitch of the previous row. I will create 2 more so we can compare both techniques. As you can see here, we started with a real stitch and a knot with our turning chain. Now you can see both. On your left, turning chain counts as a stitch, and on your right we started with a real double crochet stitch into the last stitch of previous round. Okay guys, that would be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned something new today. Please subscribe if you didn't already, like this video if it was helpful for you, and see you soon. Bye!